I'm back. Ate a quick banana and just stretch my legs real quick. Should be good for a hot minute now, which is very nice because we want to continue on going here as best as we freaking can. A lot of placing to do, a lot of digging to happen, but I just want to kind of set the stage for how big the Nether Hub should be. And I don't want it to be, you know, crazy or anything like that, but I think that this will be a decent size, and there will be 2 portals that will be inside the actual foundation here, so that's pretty cool. That is pretty cool, I think. And I think you will be able to see end to end, which is also a huge plus. Let's go. Let's go. All right. 35 by 35. Well, Is it 30? No, it's actually 70? Wait. Yeah, I think it's actually 70 blocks, actually. Saw your question. Your question? The only question I saw you ask was about the, what if I saw what you bought at hard drive, or if you told me about your hard drive. Was that the question you're referring to? If not, I do not see another question in the chat. What was the question? I must have missed it. Okay, let's go. We should only have to go a little bit further to get to the portal here. I am wondering if we can actually mine netherrack faster than it can smelt. What options I have? Oh, you have this one here. This is the Nether Hub. You have the Warrior Encampment, which is the sand build. You have the Isles of Scalos. And you have the perimeter project for the end portal. Those, I believe, are all the projects that we have at this moment. Isles of Scalos, Fairy Warrior Encampment. The end perimeter, the nether perimeter, but we're already here, so, you know, if you want me to work on this one, then you're kind of, I'm already doing it, right? Yeah, I think that's it. Unless I'm missing something, but I don't believe that I am. Oh, and the Guardian Farm. I forgot. We're also doing the Guardian Farm. We haven't really started on it yet, but that one is also a potential that we could start on. That is draining over there. We're digging here. We're digging in / chopping in the perimeter. We also need to, like, all the logs that we chop, we need to then place in for the pyramid itself. Over in the Isles of Scalos, we have to continue excavation in terms of winding down all the spirals. Didn't pick a project. Okay, which one would you like? Which one would you like? Guardian farm. You want me to drain the Guardian farm, huh? Okay, well, we're gonna need to bring a lot of sand. Let me finish this real quick, and then we'll go do that. I just want to put the walls on here just so I know and won't forget that this is open and potentially death. So let me do that real quick, and then we'll head over. And we haven't started it yet, so that is going to be also a potential for death, I believe. The more we drain, the more potential there is for guardians to try to attack me. Though we have killed the elders, so it's not as bad. Not as bad. Alright, let me slab this, and then we're good. Don't want to walk back into a ton of mobs. So it's better to just do it now, so that we don't forget. You picked the one I haven't worked on? Yeah, that's fair. It is indeed fair. It is kind of funny, though, that people aren't, like, trying to get me to finish projects. Instead, they want me to start them. Which is, pretty funny to me, actually. Pretty funny to me. Just need a few more slabs. Let's keep that. Actually, no, let's keep those 5. Let's feed the rest over here. And 4, 5. 2 slabs. So, what will we need for that project? We're going to need a lot of sand, which we have over at the Isles of Schlatt, so that is doable. I don't think we have enough sand, but we do have some over there, so we can at least start it. I think we have like 2 shulker boxes full of sand, so that will be... I'm hoping a good start, actually. I don't actually know. Hoping that'll be a good start. Probably try to get ourselves a usable shulker box to transport all of those things. And we should probably get more shulker boxes at some point, setting up like a shulker farm. Because let me tell you, it'd be so nice to just like leave supplies where I need it. Almost done, and then we can head out there. Okay. Now we're safe here again for the moment, so that is nice. I guess let's just do that, Put all of these over here. Put that here. Do we need pickaxes for that? No. We will need an extra shovel, so let's bring this box for sure. Slab it so we don't risk anything, and... yeah, that's all we need. Still happy? Very good. Me too. It has been a minute now, right? It's been quite a long time. Okay, do we need anything else? No. Though we should take this coal, because we are not going to use it for this. Okay, so Isle of Schlatt, we need sand, and then from here we can fly our asses to the location of the Guardian Farm. How's our wings doing? They're okay. Do we have one for this? I mean, we don't need all the... we will need sponges, for sure. And that has a lot of crap in it, so does that. Shoot, I guess we just make another chest real quick. Oops, didn't mean to do that. That, this, that, here. And let's take everything out of this shulker so that we can transport sand a little bit more effectively. Kablam and kablam. And I would also like to take everything out of this shulker so that we can actually use both of them. Alright, that should be that. Let us get a bunch of sand. Right here, and... you've seen where the temple is, because the temple is where your island is. You've seen where the temple is. Your island, I believe, is the closest one to the Guardian Farm right this second. And the Guardian Farm, people don't know this, but the Guardian Farm will become part of our... the islands will become part of the Guardian Farm. Where's all of our sand? Alright, so let's fill on up as much as we can. Where's our sand? We got random melons that I don't really need. And if I were sand... There I am. I was going to say, where would I be if I was sand? So we're going to need a butt ton of sand. As much as we can carry, in fact. And that is all that we can carry. 1, 2, 3, and 4. We're going to need a bed. We're going to need a couple torches. We have 1. Fantastic. Yeah, sure. That'll be enough. And I guess... what do we build the base platform out of? It doesn't really matter, I guess. Let's just do it in ugly cobblestone just so we know exactly where it is. Sleep first, and let's make our way to the Guardian Farm. Yeah, the plan for the Guardian Farm, though, is all the islands that people redeem are about to, like, descend into the Guardian Farm. So what that means is when someone redeems the gigantic island, and I do need to go back and change the description for that. When someone redeems the biggest island that there is, their island is the one that will be the actual Guardian Farm itself. That's the goal. Yeah, it's right there, actually. So Guardian Farm is literally right there. So all of these islands that we have, each a different channel point redemption, are going to expand over there. And eventually the big island will be lower. So we'll lower the water and stuff like that. And there will be several islands that lead around it. And then the big island will be That one. I haven't decided if it'll be 1 or 2 islands, but it'll be some islands. Okay, so this is gonna be spooky. Okay, so we need to start by doing this. Okay, if you could stop kindly, that would be much appreciated here. Is that 5? Yep. So I'd like to set up just a little house to get there, and alright, that should be okay. Alright, so let's take our first Jesus. Block of sand. And I kind of want to be able to just run out there, so let's quickly just do this. Okay, so right here is where we need to start. Right on the edge right here, I believe. Jesus Christ. God, this is gonna be spooky! This is gonna be spooky as hell. There's gotta be a better way. Especially if you stop attacking me. Golly. There's gotta be a better freaking way for this. I would like a little bit of cover while we're doing this. No. Really doesn't help that we are not wearing a chest plate either. Ow. Stop! Oh my god! Just stop! Can you kill them? Yeah, I can, but they'll just spawn more. We also don't have a trident, so hitting them underwater is very annoying. And it does take a lot of hits to kill, well, like 3. It takes like 3 hits to kill them. But, as you can see, hitting them under the water, not a fun task. So yes, we can kill them, but it doesn't really do much good because they can simply spawn right back here. Obviously within range, but I feel like we are inside of that range where if I'm at one edge, they definitely can spawn on the other side. So we do have to contend with that a little bit. Sniped! Okay, we do have a way out here now, though, at the very least. And I'd love to be able to hit that lad. Can we? Yeah, we did. Nice. Hard, very hard to hit him like this. Just die, please. Go away. Okay. All right. So now we should be able to do this. We gotta start making a total barrier around this entire thing. And we're making it out of sand because that is the easiest way to displace the water. And we have to literally go around the entirety of this. It's gonna be a long mission here, but that is why we're just starting here. That's actually really, really bad to do it like that. But you'll notice as we start to build the walls here, we'll be a lot safer. A lot safer, I believe. Containing them in here feels really good, and yeah. Unfortunately, we do have to deal with our freaking elytra, and that is not always a good time here, so we might take that off at this moment, actually. Take it off and hope that we can just do it as intended here. Being able to swim and not have to worry about flopping like a fish. A fish. Stop. Just stop. Yeah, see, already they have spawned back, which makes it very hard for us to continue doing this, because they'll just keep spawning over and over and over again until they can't, I guess. Yeah, look at that. I mean, we're fast. We're fast as hell, but this is a large build. Everything that we're doing is large. And most of the time, I would opt not to drown this particular thing. However, shield does not work on that. All right, good to know. Good to know. Ow. Please stop. Don't make me shoot you. I will. Stop. My God, just stop. Dude, this ad took like 5 hits. What's happening? It's going to be a lot of work for this project. You have no idea, but you got to start somewhere, right? I'm going to try to get to the edge here, and then once we're at the edge, we can kind of see like just how big it's going to be. I know that it's large. I know. Dude, what on earth? Ugh, this is, yeah, it's gonna be obnoxious. Okay, we just gotta make sure that we break line of sight. If we break the line of sight, then they can't shoot us in that specific moment, and then we will not take damage till they can hit us again. Ow. 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 Oh. Oh, I forgot we took off our elytra. That was not a good move on my part. Yeah, you can just see how painful of a process it is putting up this initial wall here. Once you get the initial wall, this is much easier to deal with. Much, much easier to deal with. See, though, they shoot at you from fucking everywhere. Be gone, demon! Thank you. So 3 blocks at a time. We're gonna do the best we can here in getting this to where it needs to be. Maybe we should just do 2 blocks at a time just because I can place a lot faster, I think. There's the corner. So it is a very large square that you have to make here, but that's the hard part. Once you get this initial wall in, then what you can do is do rapid fire pistons after you clear out all of the seaweed. And you can stand in one place and just place sand, basically. And you don't have to dive into the depths to do it. Granted, we could do that now, but if there's any seaweed or any kelp, then it does disrupt us, so try to just do it manually if we can. If we can. We need these guys, though, because we need their drops. They happen to give us something very, very nice, which is prismarine shards and crystals, which allow us to make various prismarine blocks. Prismarine, dark prismarine, and this block, and whatever this is called. I think one is just prismarine. Can't remember their names specifically, and lanterns as well, though. All of those 4 blocks are really, really nice, and will fit in quite well with our fairy warrior encampment. So that is huge. It is huge. Like, we'll make a little bit of a dent here, though, and yeah. We are all about the near-death experiences today, let me tell you. From the Nether to the Enderman to the Guardians to the lava, like we are on a never-ending quest for death today. I see. I see. All right, so that right there is one single. We've gotten to one corner. There's still 3 other corners that we need to get to. It's a lot of placing of the sand. All right. All right. Let's try to get to the second corner. See right here, there is kelp growing at the bottom. Because there is kelp, you can't place sand from above, so that is why I swim down first, because all of that kelp makes it so that you cannot easily just place sand or place whatever blocks you want there. It is nice not being able to be attacked from 2 sides, though, once you get the initial wall up like this. Very, very nice. Very good for one's health, as it were. But you'll see that this is a large drainage process. You got to section it all off into big cubes. Once it's all sectioned off into cubes, you use whatever sponges you have to then get rid of all the water before making it into the next section, etc. And we definitely do not have enough sand. So that's going to be an issue all in itself, I believe. Especially because we're going to have to drain outside of here at some point to make the effect that I'm trying to do. We'll have to lower the sea level, and it's going to be really cool, but it's going to be weird. But the help of all the islands are going to help with that. Just kind of see here. It's a process. Takes a minute. It's not fast, and it is in fact a huge undertaking. Many hours, but in the end, it is very worth it because these blocks are awesome, and I love using them. Especially that one right there. I don't really like the textured one too much, but maybe we can find a use for it, even though I never have before. Okay. So goal today will just be... Actually, I have to look at something real quick. Hold on. Oh, it is for the particular stream. Oh. I wonder if I should make it like... What the fuck? Did I get pufferfished? Oh, I did. Don't pufferfish me, asshole. Stop shooting at me, please. Just trying to build some sand castles. I want to get at least 2 corners in, though. It's one of the things that we can just add to doing on a daily basis. And little by little get there. Obviously, it does depend on what we decide to work on, but do think we're going to have a few nether experiences here for a minute. Because we really need a hub. I've never had a hub in a world, and I really like the idea of having one. Like, a nether just feels so empty if you don't have, like, a place that you can call home in the nether. So I think that should be one of our main priorities at this particular moment. That and the perimeter, maybe. Yeah, actually, none of them are really a priority, a pressing priority. Stop poisoning me, you twat. Just wait, I'm gonna shoot the shit out of you. Yeah, that's what I thought. That is what I thought, pufferfish. Is there? Yeah, of course there is. Yeah. Even a single kelp can kind of wreck things for us, so gotta make sure it is on flat ground, or else risk something. Hi, dolphin. Can you kindly go away, please? Can you kindly go away? Hi, Guardian. Alright, just go away from me. Oh, geez. We took a lot of damage there. Oh, and the dolphin. Great. And a trident boy. Oh, we need to go. 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 Oh, Lord. Oh, jeez. Freaking trident lad there. Ugh. Spooky. Let me just chill over here for a second. Let's just go over here, kind of recoup. Yeah, are you starting to see the scale of this, though? It is a large build. And you can see that we're now starting to get into territory where it is going to be a little bit dangerous. But there is the edge right here. We've got a bit of a deep chasm, so let's buffer up this chasm first and foremost here. Let's buffer it up. Is a very, very deep in this one particular spot. I don't appreciate that. Oh, and there looks to be an underwater cave there too, so that's great news for us, right? Absolutely great news for us. Alright, let's do one more layer, then we'll resurface, and we should be able to bring this all the way up. Okay, let's fly over here. And come in for a dive bomb. Dive bomb. Jesus. You need to stop, sir. Stop, drop, and roll. Jeez. Okay. Yeah. Lots. So many freaking guardians. Just keep placing sand. Cause it's much further to this side than I anticipated, though. Jumping in and out to save our bacon. And you can already see they're escaping in mass numbers, which is really, really bad for us. Lots of food is being eaten. Oh, God, go away. Go away. Yeah, we really, really should have gotten a trident for this, to be completely honest, because with a trident, you're able to hit things underwater throwing pretty far. Whereas a bow, it tapers off and falls off almost immediately. Oh, of course, you're right behind me! Come here. We don't do that here. Please stop. Yeah, we can always dive down and kill them like that, but they're slippery. So it's very difficult to hit them like that. Again, if we had a trident, much easier. Oops. Well, we needed sand anyway, I suppose. Needed sand anyway. Alright. Getting closer to the edge, though, so that is phenomenal. After this, though, is my least favorite part, and that is diving down with an invisibility potion and no armor, and you have to break all the kelp. Hope that they do not see you, because if they do, you're probably going to die in like 2 hits because you have no armor on. So you always have to be worried about that and be able to switch and toggle your armor at a moment's notice. Put it on, make sure that you're safe, and get out of there. Don't want to die to the Guardians. I think once we get 2 sides on, this is going to become much easier, though, because then less of them can escape. We don't have to worry about them coming from behind us as much. And the more sides we get on, the safer we are, at least from outside attack. So that is part of the gig, right? So he is right there on the brink, but you see right here we have a little bit of a gap, and I don't like gaps here, so we're gonna get rid of it, complete it, seal it as it were, and by sealing it we should be able to make sure nothing happens to us. But you see these giant legs? Yeah, it stops spawning right here. So nothing can actually spawn beneath the surface, in terms of guardians anyway. So that is pretty cool. Alright, let's go ahead and do this. About to run out of breath. And this should be the corner right here. Alright, so that's good. Got our breath back, so that means we can go ahead, patch all this up in a quick and timely manner. And just get those corners in. Your life becomes so much easier when you have corners. And it is a lot of water draining that we're going to have to do, especially because of the project at hand here. But I have confidence in our ability to start it. I have zero confidence in finishing it, but in starting it, we are all over it. All over it. There is the Guardian territory. We're drowning, I think. Yep. freaking pufferfish. Where did that lad go? Where did you go, lad? Dive. It's one small step for man. One giant leap for Minecraft kind. I know many people have done this time and time again. And I do know that the fastest farm does not require us to drain this at all. However, I am going to drain it simply because of the idea that we're working with kind of requires that we are, in fact, draining it. And I know that it probably won't be as efficient, but I don't care. If you know me, you know that efficiency and me are not something that often happen. It just is something that we go with. Almost at that corner, though. And I'm not sure yet, but it does appear that we are not going to have enough sand to get this whole thing as well. Which is unfortunate, but, you know, what can you do? What can you do? And I'm almost certain that that is all the sand we have in this world. Is simply like 4 shulkers of it. Not a lot. Not even a little. Beautiful. That's pretty nice, though. We've got almost half. Almost half. I'm going to keep going just for a little bit longer here. Because now we're getting to a part where it's like safer. And I feel like I can place a little bit faster here. We do need to get us some sand. God, I'm so sorry about that, guys. My allergies are just literally not having fun right now. I took a Claritin of some kind, and it did not work. Did not work, so it is possible that I am getting sick, I guess. I hope not. Very much hope not, though. Alright, so let's do this. Do this. Yeah, I see you, Guardians. I see you. It's not going to make sense to anyone, but I do have a vision for this, so it should be pretty cool. We're going to sleep. We are going to sleep, and I think you can kind of start to see the outline of the square. So it's that long, and it will be a perfect square once we are done with that part. Then we swoop down, we get rid of all of that kelp that's on there, and then we section it off and start killing it. Doesn't matter if the temple itself is filled with water, because I think I want to keep the temple. I'm not certain on that yet, but I do feel like I want to keep it, because I think it could be kind of cool. We'll build an island under it, and, you know, all good. But I think we are going to call it here today. We're going to land here on our tree facing here. And yeah, thanks so much for watching, guys. And until next time, ciao.